Sorting is one of the simple yet powerful analytical tools in Excel. Like other Excel tools, sorting has dramatically evolved recently. I am Nabil Murad. In this tutorial, I covered the sorting functionality to sort in place, as well as the sort and sort by dynamic array functions in Excel. So let's dive in. Here is my start file. You can download the exercise file and follow along by clicking on the link below this video. In this worksheet, I have a table which shows a date, a first name, a last name, a state, and a balance. And I would like to organize this list in a logical manner, so I'll be using the sort in place functionality. This functionality has been available in Excel since the very first release of Excel, and it's available in many locations in the Excel interface. So on the right side of the Home tab, I have the Sort and Filter menu. If you click on the down arrow, then I see the sorting functionality. It's also available on the Data tab of the ribbon. I have the sorting functionality there, and it's available in the right-click menu. I have Sort, and when I hover over Sort, I see a flyout menu with multiple options. You can also sort by using a shortcut. An important point to consider is that Excel recognizes the data type. So I'm on the Data tab right now, and I'm selecting a text field. When I hover over A to Z, look at this. It reads sort A to Z, and if I hover over Z to A, it reads sort Z to A. However, if I select a numeric value, the screen tip will change. So if I hover over the same command one more time, now it reads sort smallest to largest or sort largest to smallest. And if I select a date and hover over the same command one more time, the screen tip changes sort oldest to newest or sort newest to oldest. Now, in order to apply a sort, I select any single cell in the column that I want to sort. I'm selecting a single value in the first name, and with a single click on any one of the locations, I can sort ascendingly or descendingly, depending on what you want to do. So if I select A to Z and give it a click, the entire table is sorted alphabetically following the first name column. If I undo Ctrl Z, you can sort the balance column in an ascending or a descending order, and this time I'm going to use a shortcut. The shortcut to sort ascending is Alt-ASA. The last A stands for ascending. If you want to sort descending, then replace the last A with a D, Alt-ASD, then you will be sorting in a descending order. Let's go to the next worksheet, Levels, where I have the same exact table. And in many cases, we want to apply multiple levels of sorting. So what if I would like to sort by state and consider the state my primary sort, and within each state I would like to sort by balance in a descending order? Then in this case, I need to use the Custom Sort dialog box. And the custom sort is available in all previous locations. So here I'm on the Data tab. I click on Custom Sort, which is represented by this icon. I can also use the shortcut Alt-ASS. When I click on Sort to open the Custom Sort dialog box, you might have noticed in the background two things. Number one, the entire table has been highlighted, and number two, because it's a table structure, it recognizes that I have column headers and it doesn't include the column headers in the sorting. I don't want to have the column header included among the records to be sorted. Here I want to add a level. I want to sort by state. Then I click on Sort By, click on the down arrow, and I see the different column headers. I'll be selecting the state. That's my primary sort. I can sort by cell value, and I can select whether I want to sort ascending or descending. I'll keep ascending A to Z. Then I want to add another level. I want to add a secondary sort. Then I click on Add Level, and from the drop list, then by, I select the balance. And because it's a numeric field, look at this, the order is changing. It says sort smallest to largest. I want to sort largest to smallest, which means in a descending order. When I hit OK, I would have created multiple levels of sorting. Then I have Alabama, Alaska, California. If you look at California and then look at the balance, my secondary sort, this is a descending order. Let's go to the next worksheet, where I'll be combining the functionality of conditional formatting with sorting. So in the next worksheet, I would like to create two conditional formatting rules. I want my first rule to highlight the records where the balance is above $80, and my second conditional formatting rule will highlight the records where the balance is below $25. To do that, I hover over the upper right corner. When I see the mouse pointer changing to a black rotated arrow, I give it a click and I'll be selecting all the records. And on the Home tab, I click on Conditional Formatting. Here I want to create a new rule. I click on New Rule, and then I want to create a formula. Then I click on Use a Formula. I put my blinking cursor in the formula box, and I'll be creating my formula from the perspective of the active cell, and I want to say if this cell for the balance and it's locked by default to the column and to the row, then I hit F4 twice to lock it only to the column letter, and I say if it's greater than or equal than $80, what do you want to do? I want to format the record. Then I click on Format, and I'll be formatting the entire record, let's say in yellow, and then I hit OK. And I created my first conditional formatting rule. I want to create a second rule. Then I click on Conditional Formatting one more time, New Rule. Use a formula. I put my blinking cursor as I did before, and I select the same cell. I hit F4 twice, and I say if it is smaller than or equal to 25, I want to format it. Let's say I click on the Fill tab. I want to format it in red, and then I want to change the font color. I click on Font, and I want to make it white. I hit OK, and I would have created two conditional formatting rules. Now I want to sort my records by color. The Sort by Color is available if you want one single level. Then you can right-click, hover over the Sort command and select Put Selected Cell Color on top. That's one option, but because I want to apply multiple levels, then I'm going to use the Custom Sort dialog box. Let's open it this time with the shortcut Alt-ASS. And here I can select any column because all the columns have the same color. So I'll be selecting, let's say, the date. It doesn't make a difference, but I don't want to sort based upon the cell value. This time I want to sort based upon the cell color. An extra drop list will pop up when I select cell color, and look at this. I want the yellow records where the balance is above $80 to be at top. Then I select yellow and say on top. I want to add another level. Click on Add Level, and then by I want to sort the date column as well. I can select any column, and then I click on the drop list to sort on. I want to sort by cell color. An extra drop list pops up. I want the red records, which means where the balance is below 25, and then I hit OK, and I would have created multiple levels of sorting. So I see the yellow records, followed by the red records, then the other records. Let's go to the next worksheet, Custom. And although sorting means arranging our data in a logical manner, whether alphabetical or numerically, but not all the data can follow the same pattern. So if you have a list of months and you sort it alphabetically, April will be the first month of the year, and September will be the last month of the year, which doesn't make sense. In this example, the date column shows only the weekday, and if I sort it alphabetically using the regular sort, Friday will be the first day of the week, and Wednesday will be the last day, which doesn't make sense. In this scenario, we sort by using a custom list. What is a custom list? A custom list is a predefined list stored in Excel, and Excel comes with 4 predefined custom lists. One for the full month name, and the second one for the month abbreviated, a third one for the full weekday, and a fourth one for the weekday abbreviated. Then I'm going to follow a custom list, a predefined pattern, and I tell Excel, please follow this custom list, the predefined pattern. How to sort by a predefined pattern? I have to use the Custom Sort dialog box. If you are on the Data tab, you can click on Sort, and if you are on the Home tab, then you can click on the down arrow for Sort and Filter and select Custom Sort. You can always use the shortcut Alt-ASS. In the Sort dialog box, this time I would like to sort the date. I select the date column. I want to sort by cell value, but for the order, I want to sort by following a custom list. When I click on custom list, it opens the custom list dialog box, and these are the 4 predefined custom lists. I select the one having the pattern we want to follow. I hit OK and another OK, and I would have sorted my entire table by following the custom list. A little tip to the side, you can create your own custom list and have them added to the 4 built-in custom lists. To do that, you go to the Excel Options dialog box, you click on File, and then you click on Option, or you can use the shortcut Alt-FT. You click on the Advanced category, and then you scroll down to Edit Custom List. Here is the Edit Custom List. I click on Edit Custom List, and you can either type your list here under List of Entries, followed by clicking Add, or if you have it, like in my case, I have a list of some applications and I would like to add it as a custom list. It's not sorted alphabetically, so I put my blinking cursor in this box and then I click and drag to select the list, and then I hit import. It has been added to the built-in custom list. Now let's use it. I hit OK and another OK. If I want to sort this list alphabetically, I go to the Data tab of the ribbon and click on A to Z, and I have it sorted alphabetically. However, if you want to sort it by using the custom list, then in this case, I'm going to use the Custom Sort dialog box, Alt-ASS, and in the Custom Sort dialog box, I click on the down arrow for the order, select Custom List, and select the new custom list that I created and hit OK. And another OK, and here is the list of applications sorted by following a custom list. You may already know that the autofill handle follows the pattern of the custom list. So if I type January and then I click and drag, Excel is following the pattern of the custom list. Same applies to this list. If I type Excel and then I hit Control Enter and drag, it will be following the pattern of the custom list. In all the previous examples, I talked about sorting in place. What if you want to sort in another location? If you want to do that, then you have to use one of the new dynamic array functions available in Microsoft 365, and I want to start by the sort function. I click on the sort worksheet, and I have the same exact table, and I want to sort it by first name, but I want to sort it in another location. I do that by using the sort dynamic array function. I type equal sort, and then I hit tab. All what I'm going to do is to provide the name of the table, and I'm not going to provide any of the optional arguments in square brackets. I hover over the upper right corner and I select this table is named My Data. I close the bracket, and look what happens when I hit enter. All the table has been extracted with one single function, and it has been sorted by the first name. When you create a dynamic array function, you create it in one cell and it spills to the adjacent cells. What if you want to sort by a different column? Let's say I would like to sort by the balance. Then in this case, first name is column 1, last name is 2, state is 3, and balance is 4. Not only I want to sort by the balance, but I want to sort in descending order. This requires providing some more arguments. I'll be using the sort function as well, and I type equal sort. I hit the tab key. I hover over the upper left corner of my table, and I click to select the entire table named My Data. I type a comma, and the second argument, sort index, which defaults to 1, which means the first column, but in my case I want to sort based upon the balance, which is column number 4. Then I'll be typing 4. I type another comma, and here it asks me, would you like to sort in an ascending order, which is 1, which is the default? No, I want to sort in a descending order. Then I type -1 and I close the bracket. When I hit enter, it returns the entire table sorted by balance in a descending order. Another dynamic array function called the Sortby has also been introduced, and this one is doing the job of the custom sort dialog box. It sorts in another location, but it allows me to create multiple levels of sorting. So I have the same table, and I want to sort it by state as a primary sort, and I want to sort the balance as a secondary sort. So I'll be using the sort by function. equal sort by. I hit the tab key. I want to select my table. I hover over the upper left corner. When I see the black rotated arrow, I give it a click, and then I type a comma. How would you like to sort? I want to sort by state. I hover over state. When I see the black down pointing arrow, I give it a click, and then I type a comma. How would you like to sort it? Ascending or descending? I type 1 for ascending. Then I want to sort by balance. I hover over balance. I give it a click. I want to sort it in a descending order. Then I type a comma. I type -1. I close the bracket and I hit enter. And I would have sorted the entire list in a different location. I created one single function. It spills to the adjacent ranges. The state is sorted alphabetically. Then I can see Alabama, Alaska, and California. And if you look at California, the balance is in a descending order, so I have multiple levels of sorting. The great advantage of the sort function is that it allows me to sort an array returned by another dynamic array function. Let's see an example. If I go to the next worksheet, here I have the same table. What if I would like to extract the top n records? I have in cell K1 a drop list from which I can select the number of records I want to extract. I'm going to start with 8 and then we'll test it with a different number. To do that, I'm going to use the filter dynamic array function, but I'm going to combine it with a large function. Then let's see how the large function works. Just as an example, I want to extract the 8th largest record. Then I use a simple large function equal large, and then I hit tab. I want to extract from this column named balance. I type a comma, and then I click on the cell K1, and then I close the bracket and hit enter. Then the 8th largest value is this one. If you want to extract the top 8th record, then in this case, you want to extract the records that have a balance equal to this number or greater than it. And let's do that. I'm going to use a filter dynamic array function equal filter, and then I hit tab. What would you like to filter? I want to filter this entire table. I select it. I type a comma. What's your condition? What would you like to include? That's the second argument of the filter function. I hover over balance and I select it and I say if it's greater than or equal, then this function. I can nest the large function inside the filter function. But for simplicity, let's refer to the large function that I created. I close the bracket and then I hit enter and look at these. These are the top 8 records and it's dynamic. If I select from the drop list in cell K1 and I say I just want the top 5 records, then I have them here. I want to sort the result of the filter function, the spilled array range returned by the filter function based upon the balance. Let's do that. I'm going to add more records. Let's make it 9 this time. And then I select the cell where I created my function because I create it in one single cell and it spills to the adjacent cells. I put my function in the edit mode by hitting F2 and I'm going to wrap my filter function in a sort function. I hit the tab key, and if I want to sort by the first name, then I don't provide anything else. However, I want to sort by the balance, then I type a comma and I say the sort index is number 4. I type another comma. I want to sort in a descending order. Then I type -1 and I close the bracket for the sort function. When I hit enter, I would have sorted the result returned by another dynamic array function. Although 95% of cases you will be sorting vertically, however, in few situations you might be sorting horizontally. So if I go to the next worksheet, I have a list which shows a first name, a state, and a balance, and it's a horizontal list. I would like to sort by state, and I can do that either in place or extract the records sorted horizontally in a different location. To sort in place, I'll be using the custom sort dialog box. But in this case, I have to select the entire list, excluding the row headers. Then I select the 3 rows in column B, and then I use the shortcut Shift Control right arrow, Control backspace to go to column B, and I'll be using the custom sort dialog box, Alt-ASS. In this dialog box, make sure that my data as header is not checked, and to sort horizontally, I click on the Options button, and here I have to select Sort Left to Right. The default is Sort Top to Bottom, but here I'm selecting Sort Left to Right. I hit OK, and then I'll be basing my sort on the state, which is the second row. Then I select row number 2, and I want to sort it in an ascending order. I hit OK, and look at that. I have Alabama, California, Colorado, and so on. Can I do the same exact thing by using a sort dynamic array function? Yes, I can do it, but I need to provide 4 arguments in this case. I have the same list one more time in rows 5, 6, 7, and this time I'll be using a sort function equal sort. I hit the tab key. What would you like to sort? I select the 3 rows in column B. I extend my selection, shift control right arrow, control backspace to go back to my function. I type a comma. Note that I'm not locking any cell in a dynamic array function. What's your sort index? I want the second row, then I type 2, which corresponds to the state. I type a comma. I want to sort ascending. I can skip this argument because the default is ascending. But look at this option, because I want to sort horizontally. Then I select true, and I close the bracket, and then hit enter. Now I get the same exact result that I got when sorting in place by using the custom sort dialog box. In this tutorial, we explored the different options for sorting, whether we want to sort in place, or we want to sort by creating multiple levels, or if we want to combine it with conditional formatting. And we also talked about custom sorting and creating custom lists. We use the sort function to sort in a different location by any column we want. We use the sort by function, which is the equivalent of the custom sort dialog box, to create multiple levels of sorting. We sorted the result of another dynamic array function, and finally we sorted horizontally. If you enjoyed this training video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel to be notified when new tutorials are released. The best is yet to come. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.